Before I came to CrossFit, before I started to understand better about nutrition, I was overeating, binge eating, comfort eating, everything. I wasn't exercising, I wasn't looking after myself at all. At my heaviest I was 27.5 stone. It was a horrible feeling because I hadn't got on the scales in a long time, and I actually had to go out to a pet shop that's in town here and weigh myself on that because they had scales big enough that could register my weight. I was on a downward spiral with what I was doing with myself. Confidence was so low. I was paranoid that people were talking about me, looking at me, laughing at me. I didn't go out anywhere, I didn't do anything. I had to buy all my clothes online. I couldn't go into a shop and buy anything off the peg.
I try to be mindful of their feelings and, you know, their journey before starting with us, what they may or may not perceive to be the way things are done. Specifically with someone like Pete, he had been through a lot before he came to us. If anything, I think he had nearly convinced himself that there was never any changing. And he said to me, I've tried it all. And so my approach was to give him a little bit of information and hope he would come to me, you know. And so I said, you know, like, we do things differently out where we are. I understand you've done a lot of it before, but, you know, give me a shout and we can see about putting something together. And 2 months, sure enough, he did, you know.
For me, I think I just noticed him being, like, for me, he was, you know, he was always in good spirits and good form, but there was, I suppose, a shift then when he decided to take it that bit more serious. And he was more serious about his technique and his form and his progressions, as well as just I suppose the weight loss side of it. It probably happened more in his own head than it did that noticeably for everybody else. But definitely he is very determined and he puts 110% in every session.
It seems that every few months, as I'm progressing along, my goals have changed. Now the weight is still a huge part of it. Like, I've lost 7.5 stone, 45 kilos now at this stage. I still have a long way to go, but I know I'll get there. If I just listen to the advice that's given out there, I know I'll get there. I've been getting called an inspiration lately. I found it very hard to take in because it's not something that I'm used to. I've never been complimented, I've never been told well done for anything to do with my health or my weight. And if it inspires people to do something, to make a change, to get up off the couch, that's me happy, that's me extremely happy.
Obviously, Pete's here nearly 2 years, and then you see him come in all proud and, you know, telling me that he had to go buy all his new clothes and how he just feels completely differently, you know, in a social setting. And I can see it with him, the confidence he brings to the table. And just how he's documenting his journey because he's so confident about where we're going with this, you know. It's huge, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of that process with Pete and that he let me be there for him.